It's a gorgeous afternoon here in the Rio Dulce. It's hot. It's hot, there's no doubt about it. I thought I would give you guys a little bit of history and a little bit of our story. Hairo and I have been together for 4 years, but we actually have known each other 6 or 7 years, but it took us a while to actually get together. I moved to Costa Rica back my freshman year of college. I jumped back to California for a while just to finish my degree, but basically I've lived there for half of my adult life. You can't tell where the water ends and the sky begins. Hairo and I met in Costa Rica. Love at first sight. I was born in Steamboat Springs, Colorado. I grew up with horses and I was such a little mountain kid. I was absolutely happy. Here I am, a kid, about 11 years old. My family uproots us from Colorado, moves us to California to jump on a sailboat to sail around the world.
Boy, that escalated quickly.
Us kids did not think this was a brilliant idea. We thought our parents were crazy, but we really had no say in the matter. A long story short, we ended up going through a couple hurricanes. After the second attempt, we finally made it to Hawaii. We were really fortunate that we were there at a time of year when we could anchor in Cook's Cove. That was where my love of this lifestyle began. And I just remember the water below the boat was so crystal clear. We would wake up every morning and dive straight in and just swim all day. We explored and traveled around Hawaii and really enjoyed, met some other cruisers. It was like living in a movie. My little love. Look at my babies. Look at my babies. I think of the quote often these days that goes something like, I still remember the days when I wished for this. My ultimate goal has been to travel in the comfort of my home and bring my dogs along with me. I absolutely adore dogs. They're my whole world. As soon as I was able to make my own decisions, I basically picked up every stray that I can find, and I always have and probably always will. In our pack, in our sailboat, we spend almost all the time together. So I work here on the computer. Hairo's always busying himself around the boat. And so our dogs definitely have not only a life of adventure, but a lot of love. I also make them their own dog food. Today they're getting omelets with raw ground beef inside. And I mixed in some turmeric in the egg mix. I aim for a balance, mostly proteins, some vegetables and fruits and grains. Today's breakfast is a well-cooked soggy rice. So I add an extra cup of water to the rice mixture. I put a little bit of greens and some carrots in this one. They have a bunch of eggs. Then at the very end I added raw giblets, I think. So they got a couple feet. Kind of gross, kind of sad, but they need variety. I've done a lot of research. They seem happy and healthy, so I think I'm doing a pretty good job. Now moving forward, our future plans. That is a really good question. If I was going to tell you the truth, I would say that we would be off to Europe and the Mediterranean absolutely as soon as this boat could take us. There's a lot of logistics, plus we need to be more comfortable and more confident sailors before we probably should take on a journey like that. Although my dad did the Pacific first time basically out of the harbor. That's not necessarily true. He did a lot of sailing, but his first real maiden voyage was from San Diego to Hawaii. But anyway, we are at the doorstep to the Caribbean, which I think would be obviously a really great place to start. Although I do long every day, I watch Rick Steves videos.
Hi, I'm Rick Steves, back with more of the best of Europe.
Of Europe and traveling there. I was able to spend a lot of time in Europe throughout the years. I love the idea of just having our own little island where we have our dogs, our stuff, our home. We've been living on the boat now for 6 months. November, December, January, February, March, yeah. We're waiting on a piece for our engine, and we need to update the standing rigging. For the near future, we'll be in Guatemala. After that, we will probably take a lap around the Caribbean. Ideally for Hairo, he would love to go back and spend a little bit of time, a couple weeks in Costa Rica with his family, and we're definitely going to try to do that. The whole point is us being together. We've got so much on the horizon. We've got so much to learn. We really appreciate you being here. As I say every week, I really mean it. I really enjoy making and editing these videos, but it really does go out to you guys. Having an engaging audience that writes comments below and everything is so appreciated. So thank you to you out there who do that. You know who you are. You're much appreciated.